All right, good afternoon, class. I'm Specialist Doyle. Today I'm going to go over Army values with you, and I'd just like to have an extra special thanks for Sergeant Mueller for being here today with my class. The overall classification of this brief is unclassified. Also, I'd like to just have a quick apology. I'm going to be jumping in and out of the frame, trying not to cover the TV too much, so bear with me with that. All right. So we're going to answer these questions today by the end. Okay, so this is our agenda. What are the Army values? When were the Army values created? Why were the Army values created? And how are the Army values used? Okay, we're going to answer those questions today. All right, intro. The Army values are an integral part of what makes the Army strong. Every soldier plays a role, and the Army values are to be utilized every day. I'm going to hammer these through today. All right, so what are the Army values? Okay, LDR-ship, right? So I'm going to cover what each word in the acronym really means. So I'm going to say what the word is, and then I'm going to explain what it is. And I got 2 slides of this. So first of all, LDR-ship: loyalty, duty, respect, self-service, honor, integrity, personal courage. So let's start off with loyalty. What is that? Bear true faith and allegiance to the U.S. Constitution, the Army, your unit, and other soldiers. Yeah, that's what loyalty is. Duty. Doing your duty means more than just simply carrying out your assigned tasks. It's a little bit more than that, right? It's not just do your work and do the bare minimum and I'm doing my duty, right? It's a little bit more than that. There's some more work that goes into doing your job well. All right, respect. Treat people as they should be treated. Golden rule, right? We want to be treated just as the way that we're going to treat other people. Okay, selfless service. Put the welfare of the nation, the Army, and your subordinates before your own. Okay? You're not here for yourself. You don't want to be selfish. That would be the opposite of selfless, right? So putting that selfless in there, putting others before yourself, right? Okay, next is honor. Okay, honor is a matter of carrying out, acting, and living the values of respect, duty, loyalty, selfless service, integrity, and personal courage in everything you do. So we're going to be talking about that quite a bit. So everything that you do, we're going to talk about how can you put LDR-ship, the Army values, in everything you do. Okay, that would be honor. That's how you would cover that honor in LDR-ship. So integrity, do what's right, do what's legally right and morally right. If you're lying, and you're not showing integrity, okay? So you got to do what's right. You got to do what you know would be correct, okay? Personal courage, to face fear, danger, and adversity, physical or moral. So, pretty obvious. Personal courage, fighting the actual enemy face to face, right? That would take personal courage, but also not just physically but mentally, right? Doing presentations, for example, that can be pretty nerve-wracking for some people. If you use your personal courage and show that you have good Army values, you're going to get through it, and you show that personal courage. Okay, so we know what the Army values are. We went over that. When were they created? This one's actually a good surprise. So the official Army values, LDR-ship, that we just went over, that was actually adopted first in 1995. Army officially adopted the Army values listed in the Army Regulations 600-100 in 1995. That was a big surprise for me. However, the Army values, they've been around. Army values have not just been around since 1995. Okay, so I got this quote from George Washington. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Right. So he utilized discipline in his men to win the Revolutionary War. Right. He started off with the militia, brought them together, and made a force out of them. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so we've got the Army values, but why? Why do we have them? The big picture here is Army values are a universal set of values, okay? So the U.S. is a melting pot overall, right? So I've got the stats up. It might be kind of hard to read. I'm not so sure, but I'm going to go over it. So the U.S. soldier ethnic group statistics. This is pretty broad as of about right now. So Caucasian soldiers take up about 55% of the population of the Army. African American about 25%, Hispanic 18%, and Asian or others about 2%. Okay, so we've got this large band of different individuals that are coming into one place, working under one roof or under one goal, right? So we need those values to be set universally so that everyone knows what to do and how to follow them. All right, how are they used? Okay, so we went over what they are, why they're around, when they came around, how do we use them? Okay, so every soldier uses the Army values every day. Okay, if you're a good soldier, you're going to be around every day using the Army values. Okay, so let's use an example. We got, let's say Specialist Smith. Specialist Smith, he's showing up. He's told to show up at 06 in the morning, ready to go, and he did that. Okay, how did he use the Army values? Just by showing up for work. Okay, so he's going to use loyalty, right? He's going to use loyalty by understanding that his comrades are they're depending on him, and they understand that he's going to be around. So he's going to show that he is loyal to his comrades by making sure he's there on time. Okay, duty. That's his job, right? He's told to do his job, and that's what he's going to do. That's duty. He's there to do his job. Okay. Respect. Respect. He understands the orders given to him, and then he's going to follow through with them. If he was not showing up at the right time, it might show disrespect because, hey man, I told you you need to show up at this time. You said you understood, and now you're not doing it. So what's the deal here, right? All right, selfless service. He knows what to do. He's going to show up, and he's going to show up on time, ready for work, to help out his fellow comrades, make sure that they're put ahead of him and the Army. He's going to work for the Army, right? And for everyone else around him, for himself. He's not thinking about, oh, woe is me, right? Okay. What do we get? Selfless service. Honor. Honor, he's showing up. He's going to use all of these things all put together. Okay, we'll come back to honor in a second. Integrity. Right? Hey, I understand, Sergeant, I'm going to be there at 06. And then he's going to show that integrity by showing up at 06, ready to go. If he's not there, I understand, I'll be there, and he's not following through. He's not showing integrity. All right, personal courage. Waking up at 05 sometimes is pretty hard. You just want to keep laying down in bed, but he's going to get up, be ready for the day, whatever the day has in store for him. And he's going to follow through with the punches. All right, so we'll bounce back to duty. He's showing all of those things just by showing up on time. Okay. All right. Moving on. So, we had all these questions in the beginning, and we went through and we answered them. So, what are the Army values? LDR ship. Right? Loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. When were the official Army values created? 1995, though they've been around a lot longer than that. Okay? Why were the Army values created? This is a universal set of values. Army values. Okay, and how are the Army values used? Used every day by every soldier. Okay? Alright, so that concludes everything. Here are my sources here. And that concludes everything. You guys have any questions? Okay. That concludes my training. Thank you.